Hey there, I'm meteorologist Tony Barlow. We're here in the garage at the Kellerland Studios. Going to show you a little bit about our storm chase vehicle, Dorothy. I don't actually spend a whole lot of time here in the driver's seat of Dorothy. We have a few other guys that drive for us, but a nice car as far as driving. It's a smooth ride. It's comfortable on the road. One thing I can show you from this position is the camera that we have actually mounted up front here. And you can see this camera is basically a webcam. It's a nice webcam. And we have this mounted on the dashboard here. And we use this then to stream video live back to the station. And it's a very nice feature. We're able to swivel it around a little bit, move it in case we have stuff going on to the right or to the left. But that really helps us as far as being able to show exactly what we see back to the station, and also now to Kellerland.com. You can actually, on our new severe weather webpage, watch live video from that camera on your computer screen. So that's a very nice feature. Again, this is the driver's seat. This is where we steer Dorothy on the road. Pretty basic as far as a car is concerned. Now I'll show you a little bit about what I do from the navigator seat of Dorothy. Alright, so here we are in the passenger side of the storm chase vehicle, Dorothy, and this is where I actually spend most of my time when we're out storm chasing. Scott would also spend his time here, and Brian Karstens as well if he were out chasing. And this is kind of where the navigator sits. And the reason that we put the meteorologist kind of in the passenger side is so that we can keep an eye on the radar and kind of steer us where to go as far as where the best tornadic potential is. So here's a look at the laptop, and we sit here, and this is a look at the radar screen that we typically do use. And on the radar screen then, what we also have is our GPS position. So we'll be able to see ourselves on this radar screen as well as we're driving along, and then we know where we are in terms of where the storm is at as well. So we can switch between different sites as far as the radar is concerned, and most of the time what we'll use on this is National Weather Service radar, but we also do have the capability to log into our own radar, our own radars that we own in Beersford, Huron, and Wall. We can actually punch into those directly and get that live data as well, which is of course a little bit quicker, a little bit faster than what we do get off the National Weather Service radars. But most of the time this does work pretty good, and keeps us again in the know as far as where we're at in terms of the storm. Then we can figure out where we need to go to get the best view of the tornadic storm. Alright, now here we are at the back end of Dorothy. This is the trunk of the storm chase vehicle. What we're showing you here is the laptop that we actually use to control the stream. Now we're in the garage here of the vehicle, and you can see there the stream that we have on the screen. I'm going to try to walk to the front of the car and get it all. There you can see the storm chase from the camera's view. Here's Scott Munt and Brian Karstens. Get a shot of them. Wave, guys.
I gotta make sure my windows are closed.
All right, thanks, guys. Brian's calling it a day. But so the laptop, this is important. We use that to stream the video back to the station again. We also have a strong power converter back here so that we don't never run out of battery juice with the laptop. We use a lot of GPS as far as figuring out where we're going, but of course you can never go wrong with having a few good old-fashioned atlases back here as well, just as a backup plan for us to figure out where we're going as well. So this is kind of the brains of the operation. This computer right here runs most of, as far as the computing power of Dorothy, most of it runs from back here, and this is also where we run our stream as well. So that's a look at Dorothy. That's a look at our storm chase vehicle and kind of how we run things here. And thank you for tuning into this web video on Kellerland.com.